Techniques for combining options to achieve specific risk profiles. Caps, collars and floors. Interest rate caps are option-based instruments used to limit the maximum interest rate that a borrower must pay on a floating-rate loan. A company purchases a series of call options on interest rates, ensuring that if market rates rise above the agreed cap level, the option will compensate for the higher borrowing cost. The borrower therefore retains the benefit of lower interest rates if they fall while being protected from excessive increases. Caps are commonly used by firms with floating-rate debt that wish to maintain flexibility while managing risk exposure. However, this flexibility comes at the cost of paying an upfront premium for the option protection. Interest rate floors are essentially the opposite of caps and are often used by lenders or investors who want to guarantee a minimum return on floating-rate investments. A floor involves purchasing put options on interest rates so that if market rates fall below a specified level, the option compensates for the reduced interest income. Floors are particularly useful for financial institutions or investors who depend on predictable interest income streams. In practice, floors may also be combined with other option structures to create tailored hedging strategies that balance risk, cost and flexibility in managing interest rate exposures. Collars combine the purchase of a cap and the sale of a floor to create a range within which interest rates can fluctuate. This structure limits both the maximum and minimum interest rate exposure. The premium received from selling the floor helps offset the cost of buying the cap, making collars cheaper than using a cap alone. However, the company sacrifices some of the benefit from favorable interest rate movements below the floor level. Collars therefore convert a floating interest rate into a semi-fixed rate within a defined band. This strategy is widely used by companies seeking a balance between cost reduction and risk protection.